want to make a few comments about this humidifier. I've been testing it out for a couple days off and on. It's a little bit early in the season, but the humidity gauge right now is reading 45%, and I have it set to be off at I think about 30%. So if you listen very carefully, you should be able to hear a hum, and it's consuming 1 watt right now. So when it's in standby mode, I guess, when it turns itself automatically based on the settings when it hits the humidification level, it actually constantly still is running something. There's a fan in there. There's no vapor coming out, but it is still circulating air. So it does make noise even when it's in standby. I'm going to just turn it on. I'll just raise the humidification. So now it's on the lowest of the speeds. And I'll put information in the review about the wattage. It seems to be a little bit high right at the moment, 170. So I'm not sure why it shoots up initially. The heat would be this indicator right here, which is not on, so it's not heating. Okay, now it dropped. So whatever it was doing initially, it did have a surge in power. But if I raise the different settings here, you can see the wattage difference. It's only a little over 20 watts on high. But when you do turn the heat on, that's when it's actually going to start consuming a lot of wattage. And it's going to initially launch up a little bit higher, and then I think it settles around 250 after it heats up initially. So it does, if you're seeing in the picture there, you can see that the mist is quite good. It does kick out a lot of moisture. And for the amount of time I've been running it, I can see where the water level is. It's very productive. It's doing a good job getting humidity in the air. The temperature that's coming out here, I'm not going to have a good way to measure it. But if this was in a small room on a cold winter day, it would definitely warm it up a bit. But there is a price to pay. The amount of power that it consumes when it's heating is right now it's saying 251. So that's going to wind up costing in my state in Massachusetts about 8 cents an hour. So it's just something to keep in mind. I'll put some more comments in my written review.